we are cooking one of my favorite winter meals. That's right, folks. We're having some loaded chicken and dumplings. Stay tuned.
Hot griller with caramel, baby. Let's get it.
What's going on, guys? Alright guys, so these are the ingredients for the loaded chicken and dumplings. I know a lot of you out there are going, loaded chicken and dumplings. What does that mean? Let me tell you something, guys. Think of the word loaded and how loaded works with anything else in food, and you'll figure it out. Of course, I'm about to show you. Now what I've already done here is this is the prepared portions. But I'm going to go back through this recipe and I'm going to show you how I break down and prepare these portions. But let me just show you the ingredients that you got in here. This is two 10.5 ounce cans of cream of chicken. Two 10.5 ounce cans of cream of mushroom. A 32 ounce container of chicken broth. The Two Gringos Chupacabra Rub Seasonal. This stuff is absolutely amazing, guys. I put this on absolutely everything I eat. It is amazing. It's like my crack. I'll let you know it. Oh, really? I'm talking about the drug crack, not my butt crack. Come on, folks. Anyway, maple bacon. This is about six to 8 pieces of maple bacon right here, chopped up finely or as fine as you like to have it chopped. An entire red medium onion, 10 flour tortillas chopped up into 1-inch long pieces, and these are going to be your dumplings. Guys, I've tried the different types of dumplings. I've tried the biscuit dumplings. They fall apart, they're mushy, they're not my favorite. Then I tried the flour tortilla dumplings. These things are absolutely amazing. They're so much better dumplings to me. And then you have the marinated chicken breast that I have chopped up in pieces. That is going to be marinating for about 24 hours. Okay, guys? And that's pretty much the ingredients, guys. We are going to go ahead now and I'm going to show you how I prepare all of everything that you see here in the little baggies. And then we'll go forward and create the meal. Stay tuned. Alright guys, what you see in front of you right now is your basic first step of creating these wonderful chicken and dumplings. The first thing you're going to do is obviously you're going to take your chicken out and you're going to wash it. And then I'm going to cut it up into little small pieces, little chunks, because these are actually boneless breasts, so I'm cutting up into small chunks. And then I'm going to basically pat them dry. I'm going to put them on a plate with some paper towels. And I'm going to pat them dry. Okay? You got a Ziploc bag. This happens to be a freezer Ziploc bag here. What I'm going to do is open this guy up. You can see here. I'm going to take some of this Chupacabra mix. And I am not shy about using this Chupacabra mix. You're going to put about 1/4 of an inch, a little less than that, in the bottom of this bag. Sorry, guys. So this is what you want to see in the bottom of the bag here. And then what you're going to do is once you get that chicken dried, patted dry, you're just going to take those pieces and transfer them over into the bag. You're going to seal up the bag, and then you're going to shake it up really well, and then you're going to throw it in the freezer for 24 hours. Now you can do it for longer. I usually like to do it for 48 hours to kind of get that taste in it. But we'll do it for 24 hours, and we'll go from there. So let me go ahead and do that and show you what that product looks like. Alrighty guys, so basically what we have here now is the finished result of the chicken. So what we're going to do now is take this bag, and we're going to put this bag in the refrigerator for 24 hours to let it marinate. Alrighty guys, so we're going to go ahead and prepare our bacon. And I'm using the maple bacon. This is something with a little bit of flavor in it. And this is what makes my chicken and dumplings kick a little bit, guys. Bacon goes with just about anything. If you don't believe me, try put bacon on it. I promise you it'll taste great. And we'll just put it right here in this plate here. So all I'm going to do is just kind of take the bacon, just kind of fold it over. Oh man, you can smell the maple syrup in this bacon. What I'm doing is basically cutting like little 1-inch squares out of the bacon. You get to the end part, you're just going to flip it over and cut it in half. And what this does, guys, like I said, it gives it a flavor. This is maple bacon, so it's going to taste yummy. And you can cut it up smaller if you find the pieces, the 1-inch little pieces, to be too big or something like that for you. And that is what you're going to put in your dumplings. Alright guys, so when you're done, this is basically what you have. You have your chopped up bacon there. That takes care of the preparation for your bacon. So the next thing we're going to do, guys, is we're going to cut up our dumplings. Now what we can do is you just take your dumplings here, and I can take, normally you can do one by one if you want, but I usually like to take about 3 or 4 of them. Okay, right here I have about 4. You'll slice it down the middle, and these are flour tortillas. Do not get corn tortillas, guys, because it will not work out so well. I believe they fall apart pretty well. So basically what you want to do is first cut your tortillas into quarters. And I'm just cutting it on top of this bag. You can use a plate, or if you have a cutting board, you can use a cutting board. I have a cutting board back there. I'm just being lazy right now. And once you cut them into quarters, then you want to cut them into 1-inch strips. So you can come down here like so. And you just come on down. And you just cut them down like so. So when they're done, the strips look like this. So it'll be about the size of a finger. The width and the length of a finger. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll do that to the rest of our tortilla shells over here, and I'll come back to you guys with the final result. Alright guys, so here's the finished result. Now people like to do it different ways. I like the long strips because I like the bigger dumplings inside of my chicken and dumplings. A lot of people don't like this many dumplings. I like a lot of dumplings in here. Like I said, this is one of the last things that we put in the actual chicken and dumplings. Alright guys, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to cut up our red onion. And like I said, this is a one medium red onion. So basically what you're going to do, I'm going to cut off the top here and get it all peeled back for you. I'm going to take the onion, I'm going to cut it in half. I'm going to take this half and set it aside. I'm going to come across here and I'm just going to dice the onion as small as I like to have it. It's very important that you have a sharp knife, guys. This makes cutting an onion much easier when you have a sharp knife. And then you come back across it like so. I would usually use a longer knife for this, but this is the same one I use to cut the dumplings up. So I'll just use the same one. Now I'm not going to get all fine chopped with it, guys. You see how this breaks down into little pieces, like so. When you cook this, it'll cook down the smaller pieces. Some of it will liquefy, some of it will stay what it's supposed to be. But basically, this is half of an onion right here. So I'll take this and we'll transfer this over to a Ziploc bag and have that setting aside waiting for the stew. Alright guys, here's the finished result. I didn't do anything magically fast. If you wanted to chop it up a lot finer than that, you can. I'm just trying to keep from crying here right now because I cannot. Yeah. Okay. I'm really not crying. Practically, I feel like it right now. And we'll set that in the refrigerator next to the dumplings and the chicken, and it'll all set and be pre-prepped and ready to dump into the crock pot for tomorrow. Alrighty guys, so we have everything already marinated and prepared. So let's start throwing some things into the crock pot. The first thing on our list, guys, is our chicken. So you're basically going to take it out of the Ziploc bag here, and I'm just going to dump it right on in there. Next, we'll place in the onions. Start placing your onions in and around here. That is 1 full medium onion diced. And we'll go ahead and throw in our bacon. And just in case you guys hadn't noticed or realized, that's what makes it loaded. The bacon, baby. Just kind of stir this up a little bit here. Gonna separate that chicken that's been kind of sitting and kind of marinating there. This already smells pretty good, guys, and I haven't even started yet. All right, next we're gonna pour in our chicken broth. Alright, let's go ahead and start dumping in some of our cream of chicken. That's 1 can of cream of chicken. And that's 2 cans of cream of chicken. Next, we'll throw in our cream of mushroom. It's 1 can of cream of mushroom. And 2 cans of cream of mushroom. Kind of stir everything up. See, it's kind of coming together. Smells really good, guys. Oh my God, this smells really, really good. Seriously, it smells fantastic, guys. All right, once we got that good and stirred in, we're going to take our chupacabra mix. And I'm just going to cover the top, layer it up. I think I missed a spot. There you go. I'll tell you something, guys. You can never use too much of this chupacabra stuff. I freaking love it. Just give her a mix. We're going to go ahead and take our spoon out. We're going to cover everything up. Tighten her down. And you got 2 choices here, guys. Whichever one that you prefer. It kind of depends on what you need. You want it to get done quickly. You want to put it on high for 5 hours. Or you want to put it on low for 8 hours. Now, I've always found that when you cook something slower, to me it tastes better. If you cook something faster, you get it done, but for some reason to me it's just not as good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put this thing on low for 8 hours, and when we come back I'm going to show you how we add the dumplings. Alright guys, so it's been about 8 hours, so we're going to go ahead, take off our top here, set it aside. Ooh, buddy, buddy, buddy. This smells amazing, guys. Absolutely amazing. So what we'll do now, just kind of give this a stir. Then we'll go ahead and add in our dumplings here. And all you want to do, guys, is you're just going to dump them in there. So I'm just going to drop them in here like so. And like I said, I like a lot of dumplings in my chicken and dumplings. So this kind of adds to the loading feature for it. And then we're going to just stir these up. Now, if you're going to serve these, then what you want to do is you want this to cook for about 45 minutes. So about 30 minutes or so before you're ready to serve, you want to put your dumplings in. Absolutely love this recipe, guys. Now, a lot of you going, oh my God, that's a lot of dumplings. Like I said, I like a lot of dumplings. But if you can't see the chicken and you can't see the dumplings, then what's the point, right? So we'll give this a last stir, like so. Just kind of get everything kind of mixed up there. And then we'll do the one thing that makes this taste delicious. You'll take your chupacabra mix and you'll simply coat the top of the dumplings. And stir it in. And you guys are going, oh my God, that's a lot of seasoning. But you know what? If you've ever had this stuff before, it's amazing, guys. There's only one store here in Oklahoma, close to me, here up in Chakotah, that actually carries it. And that's where I go to get mine at. But now what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to let this cook for about 45 minutes, and then it'll be ready. Alrighty, guys. So it's been about 45 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and set our crock pot on low. And we'll take it off and take a look and see what she looks like. Now that looks good. That really does look good, guys. Got the dumplings on top. Oh, it's got that maple bacon smell to it. Yum! Alright, guys. Let's crack open a bowl and see if we can get us some in here. Alrighty. We're just gonna dump us some of this good old-fashioned chicken and dumplings in here, guys. I tell you guys, this smells amazing. Absolutely amazing. Couple of dumplings here. Ooh, buddy. Look at that. And of course, guys, the coup de grace. Just a little bit more of the sauce. I love this stuff, guys. And there you have it. Loaded chicken and dumplings. If y'all don't mind, I'm getting ready to dig into this thing. God, this thing smells like maple bacon. Whee! Check y'all next time, guys, on Crop Grilling with Camo. That's so good.